Hey guys, how's it going today? Hey, we've got a rainy day here. Did some chems and did a couple things. So came home. Now decided to do a little short little video here on raising levels up in the pools with some figures here. Now we got chlorine is 10.24 ounces for 1 ppm in a 10,000 gallon pool. Acid is 2.56. Then you have bicarb is 2.24, and you have conditioner, salt, calcium chloride are all 1.33. Okay, and then let's see. And the way you would figure that out is everybody's got a phone, so just grab your phone. And you've got a pool that's say 160 alkalinity, and you want to get that down to 100. A 23,000 gallon pool is 2.3 times our 60 drop times 2.56 equals 353 ounces of acid. Divide that by 128. We got 2.76 gallons of acid that we need to get in that pool to drop that down. Now, on the bicarb, it's the same math, basically. Let's get a 20,000 gallon pool, which is 2.0, times the amount of rise that we want. Say we want to bring up our alkalinity by 40. So times 40 times 2.24, 179 ounces divided by 16. That's 11 pounds of bicarb that we need in that pool. And it's basically the same math on all that stuff. And so then when you have a pool that, say your alkalinity is good, and now we have a pH of 7.8, and we want to get it down to about 7.5, that's 14 ounces of acid in a 10,000 gallon pool, and you'll have an alkalinity drop by 4. And then you have 8.0 pH to 7.5 is 21 ounces in a 10K pool with an alkalinity drop of 8. And 8.4 pH to 7.5, 27 ounces of acid, alkalinity dropped by 11. Now, okay, we got a pool that's say 22,000 gallons. So we got 2.2 times, we have an 8.0 pH and we want to drop that down to 7.5, that's 21 ounces. So it's 2.2 times our 21 equals 46 ounces of acid in that pool. And that's pretty much how you figure this stuff out. Now, if you come into a pool and you got 120 alkalinity with an 8.4 pH, let's not even bother with that 8.4 pH because there's no need to, because taking down that alkalinity is going to take down that pH. So we're not even going to worry about that. So we'll just do the figure on taking down our the 120 alkalinity to say 100. And if you go to 90, go 90. If the LSI will allow that, just go down to 90. You'll be better off at 90 to hold that pH down a little bit more. If your pH starts to come up on you a little bit more than the norm, just take your alkalinity down to another 10 points if the LSI allows it. If the LSI doesn't allow it, then you don't have a choice. Just keep knocking it down every week you get there. You're just gonna have to keep knocking it down and let it come up, because there's nothing we can do to stop that pH from rising. There's nothing we can do. People say, oh, I lock in my pH. No, you're not locking in anything. You can't lock in a pH. pH wants to constantly come up on you because equilibrium of pH for the outside air is 8.2 to 8.3. So you're not going to stop the alkalinity, the pH from moving. It's not going to happen. pH is always going to be moving up and down, off-gassing CO2 from the water, especially with the spa overflow and things like that. Your kids splashing, whatever. You're not going to have a stable pH ever. It's not going to happen unless you have, obviously, if you're injecting CO2 into the line, then you can have a pretty stable pH, because now you're injecting CO2 back into the pool, and that's going to stabilize that pH. But that's it, man. I mean, that's about the figures. Let me see if I got everything. Yeah, I got everything. Yeah, that's about it, guys. And so you guys have a great Thanksgiving, all right? And stay warm. All right, later.